Pam, how did your passion for studying the Bible start?
I started into a time of pretty serious depression. This is a very dark time in my life. The idols I had created were falling down. And as much as I knew about the Bible and God, I found myself struggling to be able to get on top of things and to feel God's work in my life. And I would read my Bible, but just felt like I wasn't getting a lot out of it. My heart kind of felt stony. And so I started doing that, and I can tell you that I almost the moment, it was week 7, chapter 7 of the book of Mark, and I felt the stones just start breaking off my heart, and a life, I don't know, Christ's life coming to life in me in a different way. And it was really born out of me seeing more clearly who Christ was as I discovered, as I studied.
Pam, what is an inductive Bible study? If you were going to summarize what an inductive Bible study is for us, what is that?
I feel like with inductive, it was more about getting out of the center and putting Christ in the center to see exactly what he said. And what that looks like basically is you're looking at the details, you're looking at the setting, at the plot, what he said, why he said it. So we have what we call our 5 W's and an H. The who, the what, why, when, where, and how. What God said, and not what I assume.
Pam, how did the inductive Bible study move from being something personal to something where you were reaching out in the community with an inductive Bible study?
This is not about a church or a denomination. This is just women getting together to study a book that has been the best-selling, most influential book ever written in the entire world. And the only criteria we had was, do you believe that the Bible is a book worth studying? It's the best thing that I think I've ever encountered, to see these women who, all were in varying places in terms of what they believed as they encountered the scriptures for themselves.
If somebody wanted to do an inductive Bible study in their own neighborhood, how could they get started? And what would you say to them if they were scared or intimidated to do this?
Oh, I think that's one of the most freeing and probably my favorite part of inductive Bible study, is that it has really very little to do with you. And as a person who likes to teach, and I love knowledge, I love learning things, because all you're doing is giving other people the tools to discover more about Christ and the scriptures. And I cannot think of a more freeing place to be. I think that the biggest transformation that I saw, the thing that keeps me going, is not only how I saw God transforming my own heart, which again, in that personal sense, that was huge, but more in the sense that I developed a love for these women that I've never experienced before. And I don't know if that was because I didn't feel the weight of having to teach them. I didn't feel the weight of having to see them come to Christ in the way that I think they should come to Christ. I was so confident that the scriptures and the Holy Spirit do that so much better than I ever could. I was free just to love them.